Hey, in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and we're going to talk about how you can invest into the UK property market. The market is very strong right now, and one of the most important things for you to decide as a new or existing property investor is what is going to be the correct property strategy for you. I see so many people make mistakes here. They don't know what to focus on. They get distracted. They spend 1 or 2 years running around like headless chicken and they don't get any type of result. And look, you might be in a position right now where you want to get into property. You're like, I want to change my life. I'm sick of being in my job. I want to get out my business. I'm fed up of being in bad debt. I want to have more holidays. I want to live the lifestyle that you want to live, but you don't know how to do it. And you find yourself going round and round and round the houses, and you're losing confidence, you're losing focus, you're losing direction. You are not building a legacy for your futures, and you, your family, your loved ones, you're suffering right now. Or you could be really rich, you've got a great job, a great business, a great life, but you don't have any security for your pension. Remember this, team, income follows assets. So what I'm going to share with you now are what I consider to be the UK's hottest property strategies that are working for ordinary people right now here in the UK and turning them into extraordinary property investors, taking you from where you are now to where you need to go. So let me just smash home some myths about property. Number one, you can get started even if you've got no previous experience. Number two, you can get started just 5 to 10 hours a week, so part-time. You can do this alongside a job or a business, and you can also, number three, you can do this using none of your own money. Yes, I've not gone bonkers here in Thailand. I've not taken some funny stuff here. You can really do this. I know because I've done it myself. I've raised over £9 million of other people's money, and there is more money in the world today than ever before. You just need to go and access it and know what to say. So hopefully that's helped you. Smash some myths away. You're just one decision, one investor away. What I'd like to do now is really talk about these property strategies. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, any of these strategies will work for you. And they'll pretty much work up and down the entire UK. We live on a small island. They're not making any more land. The demand for affordable housing is the highest I've seen it. Yes, we are in a recession. Yes, interest rates are on the rise. And yes, we're in the cost of living crisis. You know what that means? More opportunity, because with every downside, there is an upside. And it really is, in my expert opinion, being a property investor for over 20 years, that now is an amazing time to start, scale and grow. A perfect time to get fast, life-changing results. So, property strategy number one. You can invest into single lets. Go and buy dirty, horrible, smelly, disgusting houses. You want to get the worst house on the best street, and then you take it through a transformation. You add value. When you add value, you are then able to refinance at a higher level. You can then pull out your initial deposit and refurb costs, and that might be your own money, or again, you can use other people's money, and then you've got the asset. You rent it out to a family, a couple, or somebody that's single, and they pay you rent every month. The rent covers the mortgage, they pay the bills, and you are typically left with anything from 200, 400, could be as much as £1,000 profit on that asset. You don't need many of them to start replacing your income. The second strategy to consider is what we call rent to rent, and you can do this via serviced accommodation, where you're renting the property through Airbnb and Booking.com, very similar to a hotel, and you've got guests coming into your property and you're charging by the night. Or you can do rent-to-rent HMO. A HMO stands for houses in multiple occupancy, where you turn a 3-bedroom house into a 5-bedroom house, and then you rent the rooms out and you charge by the month. You cover the bills, they pay a fixed fee. You'll typically be making £15,000 per year per property with a high cash flowing asset. Rent to rent is simply where you rent a property from a landlord using the right contract, and then they allow you to sublet it as a SA or HMO. Great strategy, minimum cash in, maximum profit out. You don't have to go and buy houses. You haven't got to raise hundreds of thousands of pounds, and potentially you don't even have to go through any credit checks because you'll be dealing in many cases directly with the landlord. Third option, you can do flips. Go and buy dirty, horrible, smelly, disgusting houses, give them a transformation, and then sell that property. It's what we call property trading. Sell that property, and I would be looking for you to make at least £40,000 to £50,000 per flip as a bare minimum. Hey, what would £50,000 do for you now landing in your bank account tomorrow? Could that take away some of the stress, enable you to sleep better at night? Well, you're just one property deal away from making that happen. And then as you move through what I call the matrix, you've got things like commercial conversions and land development deals where you can go and turn an office and convert it into 4 or 6 flats. You can find a piece of land local to you and go and build 2 or 3 houses. And then you really start to make hundreds of thousands of pounds per property deal. I'm actually working on Maidenhead right now. It's my biggest ever property deal. It's £9 million gross development value. I've used none of my own money to do the project. I've got a 6,000 square foot office which we are looking to rent to Superdrug. It's a commercial conversion. It's a new build of 26 units, and that's going to generate hopefully around £2 million profit. Now, I didn't start like that. I started with smaller deals, medium-sized deals, and then bigger deals. But look, here's the thing. Get focused. Follow one course until successful. Get everything you need to do the first deal, the second deal, the third deal. Build a team, systemize the business, and then you can start to live a life of luxury and do what you want, when you want, with who you want, maybe travel the world. And this is all paid for by the property portfolio. No longer do you have to work hard. You've got to work smart, get something different. You must do something different. And it sounds like, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you very much. It sounds like that you're really interested in becoming a professional property investor and really understanding what it takes to get started. How to find the deals, how to fund the deals, how to fill or flip those deals, what to say to investors, how to put in an offer, what to do with the deal analysis, the right location, the right strategy for you. Well, I've got some great news. Because you have made it this far, and because I'm in Thailand, I've just literally launched a brand new property event. I am going to give away a handful of free tickets. Yes, they won't be free forever, but they are free right here, right now. So somewhere around the video or in the description, there is a link to click. Click that link. It will take you to one of my pages. Decide which property event you want to attend. We've got live, we've got online, we've got some coming up literally in the next few days and weeks. Secure a free ticket, come and hang out with me and my team, test us out, see what you think. Hopefully you're gonna love us. Hopefully we're gonna love you. And who knows, you could be one of my biggest success stories over these next 12 months. You could be having a minimum of 3 deals in the portfolio in just the next 90 days. You could be sacking the boss, you could be reducing your hours, you could be in a position where you are doing less, you are earning more, and living the life that you truly deserve and desire. So go for it. You've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. Hit that link, get your free ticket. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next page.